Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What is up, everybody? How's it going? I was sitting there in the background typing GM to everybody, and I'm like, you could just stop the theme song and say good morning to everyone. So, good morning, Mr. Brofit and Mr. Brofit's delicious, wonderful, amazing coffee that I know he is enjoying thoroughly. Good morning, Dr. Feelgood. How are you doing today? Feeling good, I hope. David, always enjoying the taco ads. Good morning, sir. Caitlin, good morning, good morning, good morning. Are you feeling better? How are you and your husband feeling? The most injured family on the planet. How are you guys doing? Are we in school yet? What's going on? Good morning. Yeah, what's up, everybody? How's it going? 7 out of 10 day. Pain high after surgery. Oh, dang, you had surgery yesterday? Oh no. How'd it go? I mean, well, you're here. It went well. Good morning, Jasmine. How are you? Can't- Sorry, I gotta just mess around. I wish the back end of StreamYard on my laptop, there's only room for me to see two comments and post two comments. So when you all go fast, I can't do it. But there's these silly notifications that I can't get rid of. Good morning, MP. How are you doing, bud? How was yesterday? I think you popped in for a second and said you're short-staffed, so you were gonna have to lock in and show the boys how the big boss gets done. So hopefully it wasn't too bad, too stressful for you. But yeah, good morning, everybody. I'm back home, as you can see. I had to book a Friday 11 a.m. meeting, so I won't be on the MP schedule this week. So I just decided to take Wednesday off, like everything's going good. I checked in with all my jobs twice yesterday, got everyone laid out. It was a solid day. I don't know if I told the chat here. Hold on. We have back to school meeting this week. School starts Wednesday. Okay, nice. Yeah, my school started Monday for my two little ones. Little ones had back to school night. So I came home. That was one of the reasons why I came home yesterday. So Amy could go to that and I can watch the kids. She said that Bentley's teacher is absolutely lovely, and he loves his teacher, so that's amazing. This was one of the things I wanted to bring up is Bentley's had a couple of years now where he's cried every day for months, like going into school, and these 2 days he's been absolutely amazing. I survived, made the most of it, and still finished the day in the green, so can't complain. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the update. Glad that happened. But yeah, anyways, meeting Friday. So decided to take the day off. I'm here. We have back to school night for this. This was the real reason why I came back home and took the day off today was we're double booked. So Brooklyn and Bentley have been doing a version of like couples therapy, sibling therapy. So Brooklyn started with a therapist, and then this will be the second time that Bentley's came. And it's been going well. They've been doing a lot better since. And so that appointment is today live in person, and it corresponds with Brooklyn's back to school night. So Amy will take one, I'll take the other. I'm thinking about going to therapy because I'm not really interested in back to school night. No offense to the teachers, but it bores me. Elementary back to school night was ice cream night. Nice. What? Buddy? Come
Good
up here.
morning, Tom.
How are you? How are you, sir?
Back to
Mm,
school. Tom, I'm a short 7 today.
Short 7. Okay. All right. I'm not
I don't know what
sure
to
what the
call
short part of that
it.
means, but
I don't know what else to call it. I'm not
okay.
struggling, but I am not at my best. But I'm not a 5.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm
All
definitely
right.
not a 10. So I guess
I'm feeling very 9 plus today. Like
Oh,
high
that's
9 plus. Like I'm a let's see, if you're a short 7, I'm a long 9 plus.
excellent.
We had
Um,
registration yesterday. I had surgery and then went back to geez Louise, lady. Good Lord. This woman is a champ, y'all. Get out of her way. If you are her brother, watch out.
we are. I have the teacher side. We are in school. We're in the school convocation part of the year where we do PD. God damn it! Hang on. I'll talk about kids in a second. I gotta get my dog.
Those dogs are needy. You guys, I was that whole time I was doing my morning rant. He was in the background, just dealing with those pooches. Yes, this is 100% the truest statement of all time. Other waffles is greater than soggy waffles. Dogs are awesome. Continue.
We're in the first three meetings of the year. We do a thing called Teach to Reach, where we get to there's teachers that can put on courses for other teachers to
Mm, okay.
kind of equip themselves with some tools, techniques, and methodologies for the new year. Everything from AI to working with students who are bilingual. If you're not bilingual, I am one and a half lingual, I guess I would say.
Okay.
The most social emotional stuff. I took a class on executive functioning, um, and not necessarily for my students, a little bit for me, because there
Nice.
are times where I feel like I'm really good at thinking big things, but not always good about thinking about the little details and the groundwork.
Yeah.
Um, like I'm easy. I can handle a lot of stress, but I think sometimes that's like I need to handle a lot of stress because sometimes I don't plan, like those kind of things.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about like school. Like I am pretty flexible, which I always kind of considered like a superpower. But
Hmm.
after yesterday's class, I was like, maybe I'm flexible because like sometimes I wait to the last minute and I have to be flexible, you know. Um,
Yeah.
so like yeah, like procrastination. I know like everybody procrastinates once in a while, but it's something that I don't like really doing anymore. Like I had a oh, Steve is throwing down. All right,
Always.
let me take these paints off. Uh, so that was a cool class. I gave a talk to our new district art teachers on everything from like working with AI and visual arts to setting up an art show to all the tools that the district offers as far as like technology. Like we are flush with technology as a district, which is great most of the time. Sometimes it's definitely a distraction with kids.
Yeah.
So, so that's part of it is like how to deal like high school here. I realized why I don't want to do high school or right now. I don't want to do high school. Maybe in the future. I don't want to deal with cell phones because
Hmm.
some high schools, not all high schools, have a really good cell phone policy where it's like it's got to be out of sight, out of mind, or you have to take it down to the office or something. In our school, same thing, out of sight, out of mind. And it's pretty okay. Like there's always going to be kids that uh, will like shove it in their pocket, but like forget to turn the ringer off. Kids with longer hair who think I don't see their earbuds in their ear
Mm.
if
Yep.
they're there, but then I'll try talking to them and they're like leaning in with like their empty ear, like those kind of things.
Yeah.
So, tell them to take it back, uh, really quick so it doesn't become an issue and a power struggle in a class because that's the worst thing to do with a student is try to maintain power. Um, so yeah, all those things for that new teachers will run into for my first year. And I got to do a little bit of reflecting on my first year, which was definitely a hurricane management and child raising an infant.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah,
That's a cool. I mean, that's a cool thing that your school does. You guys get that time. You guys get that bounce that energy off of each other and help each other grow. And there's just there's options for you and what have you to learn.
yeah.
How about your kids? Are they excited to start next week?
So I think that's why I'm at a short 7. My kids did great yesterday. My kids had to stay home alone
Oh,
for
okay.
most of the day, like a work day. And Kira,
Because Kristen's still gone, right?
yeah, she'll be back today. Maybe she's listening. Maybe she's asleep. I don't know. Right now in the hotel room, sleeping soundly with no alarm. Um, but
But also no spoon.
yeah, also no spoon. Um, the girls did fine, but when I get home, like they all want to do something. Like Kira has to go. Kira has band camp. Um, she does the violin, so I had to like drive back into town like immediately after, and then they both want to go to the park, and we only had like 20 minutes to go to the park, so it was like a lot of running around. And yesterday, I thought about this yesterday. Like in the morning, I said that I was wondering if this is what like single parenting is like.
Yeah.
A little bit more respect today because I was a little bit more exhausted yesterday because it was like I didn't really sit until maybe 8:30
Yeah.
because like I was on my feet all day. I was talking for half the day, which was also tiring, also because of a 7. Also why I have a 7. And then yeah, so it's like park. I I made pancakes for dinner because that was like my white flag. I was like, okay, I'm making pancakes and sausage. And they were like, yeah, breakfast. Uh,
Like I just want you guys to eat, and I know this is a slam dunk.
I know they snacked all day, and
Yeah.
because they were happy. Like,
Oh, that's crazy, Scuba. Like I don't I that I thought you guys were making some headway on that custody battle, but I know the proceedings in legal probably take forever, so you're not quite there yet. But yes, a 20 something mile bus ride is not good, especially when you I think you've been the main oh, especially for a 6, 7-year-old. Whew, dude,
yeah,
come on.
that's long.
That's too long for teenagers.
That's like a mildly annoying commute time.
Yeah,
Not East Coast commute time. That's more like mountain time commute time.
yeah,
Unless you live in the mountains.
northern Minnesota.
Yeah.
Um, well, yeah, congrats to MP finishing up the remodel. That's always a great time. And getting your master bathroom back, getting back in the shower. I don't I don't envy Scuba Steve going through custody situations and having to negotiate back and forth. Talking about single parenthood. That's yeah, Jason did it for a day and a half and he's smoked, y'all.
Uh, yeah,
It'll never end.
I did not have little respect for single parents before, but I do have a little bit more appreciation for single parents today.
Yeah.
So if you're a single parent and you're doing all that stuff, uh,
Adulting sucks.
I'm giving you all of the peacock feathers for your hat today.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yes, sir. Um, well,
Gold
what'd you
star.
think of the reading?
Reading hard pivot. I love it.
Hmm.
I read it. I browsed it last night. Do you want to give us a little synopsis of what today was?
It was a good one. I liked it. It was basically about trying to keep an eye on the negativity that you are in the household and in your kids' lives, and trying not to get to a point where you're saying no, or always correcting them, or telling them to clean their room or do their laundry or put away their shoes, and just like always something on the negative side, to the point where you become um that negative voice inside their head. The voice of discouragement is what he called it. And so, gave a little challenge at the end, basically, which I kind of I was like, "Oh, I wonder if I could actually keep that up." It'd be funny to use that little app that Ryan sent us, the daily counter, but it was basically like, count your yeses and nos. Um, and I gotta think that, the more that you're around your kids, the harder that's going to be to, like, sit there and be in your phone and be like, "Oh, I did another yes, I did another no." Um, but basically trying to be more aware of what it is that you're actually saying to them,
Mm.
versus just, letting the small stuff go. My kids' rooms, we go in there and pop them here and there, like, you need to clean it, but for the most part, their room is their room. If they want to live in a disaster, it's only going to last so long, in my opinion. Like, it's only going to last until they have a roommate, a serious, boyfriend or significant other. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. Like, I am married to someone who doesn't keep a clean room. I don't want to speak bad of my wife. So, part of me is like, I really should drill down on my daughters, because I don't want future men to go through what I'm going through. But, it's the little battles that I put to the side, because everything else about that woman is amazing. So take the good with the bad, right? Toss the
Yes,
room. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I would say we're definitely opposite. Kristen is definitely better at like quickly cleaning. And yeah, it has been a pain point in the past, I think, that I had to resolve for sure. One thing I wanted to say before getting back to the reading, Dom, is that I realized at like 9 o'clock last night that like our morning session yesterday was like my most relaxed time of the day. Uh,
Well, of
so
course.
so that's my gratitude for for yesterday was our sessions. Um, so here's where today's reading applied to yesterday. I would say past me, even like last year me, in a situation like yesterday where like I'm tired, I'm having a little bit trouble focusing, I'm a little bit gassed out. I probably would have tended to get a little bit more short tempered. I don't really yell, but it's like definitely not positive, you
Yeah.
know? Like it's not I'm not adding I'm not I wouldn't say that I was like adding positive energy to the house, especially when you're the only adult, Like
Mm.
yesterday, I was definitely consciously pushing myself to not let like the fatigue affect my attitude with the kids because like they were home all day. They probably enjoyed it a little bit, but, like, ultimately, it's like they're kids, so it's like their body probably has, like, this weird combination of, like, didn't really do anything all day. Like, yeah, they kept the house from burning down, they mounted the dogs, they did awesome. Kira went to she cleaned the kitchen after I cooked, which was awesome.
Mm. Nice.
Um, we watched the show together at night as I painted a little bit. But when you're in that like in the no when you're in the no section where it's just like constant, you're just like negative. You're tending to say like no to most things because it's like no, we don't have time. No, we can only do that for a short amount of like we can only do it for like less than half an hour. And there was a reading a few weeks ago or months ago where we talked about like when you say yes and no as well. And um, I was kind of conscious of like, am I saying no or am I giving an option? So it's like, not right now. Give me a few minutes because I got to do this thing first so we can like kind of chill a bit. So I was definitely like managing my energy a lot more consciously yesterday, which
Mm.
I think was an overflow from the summer. I think I was really good this summer with like just kind of, greasing the time at home with no urgency, if that makes sense. Um, so I think that's it. You
Okay.
talk. I'm done talking for a second.
Hey, I actually like this, what Scuba said. Like I can appreciate that. I've done a couple of those myself, just like kind of like fake giving them shit, but like in a way of like, don't you dare go upstairs and have fun. Like kind of like that kind of stuff. I appreciate that. And yeah, Chels is very quiet today. I mean, mostly because she's not here. Uh, so that's probably easier for her to just step aside. But yeah, managing energy is a tough one. You know, we I was feeling it towards the end of the day yesterday, but thankfully we had other kids over at our house. One of the other moms dropped their kids off. But man, the kids were going insane upstairs, and just let it happen. They're not really gonna destroy the house, so just let them have the fun. I'm leaning more on the side of just having a fun, safe house where they can hang out. And I'm trying my hardest to lean into being a positive person, my kids, and then everyone else's kids too. Um, the kids want to come in and wreck the pantry and have, bunch of snacks and drinks is what it is. I choose
Yeah.
action, two words. Tickle torture. Yep. Organized chaos has a purpose. And my life is organized chaos, man. Like to be honest, like there's never been a plan, and even if there ever was a plan, it never went to plan. Uh, my daily work life is organized chaos. I try to be organized, but it ends up being, every time I try to organize a day, it goes to shit. So then I try not to organize a day. It still goes to shit. Like,
Yeah, but you didn't spend the energy trying to organize it, so it's a little bit better.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, exactly. But
my
I'm fine with it. I've been in it long enough to know how to deal with it. Like it doesn't stress me out. It doesn't aggravate me. It doesn't piss me off. Um, Snort goes to shit. David cracks me up, man.
I would say the the hardest, not hard, it wasn't hard. Yesterday, I would say the most contentious time in my head yesterday was I was cooking, and I was in the kitchen, and the girls, like their energy was finally like breaking out from like just kind of chilling all day. They were blasting K-pop because K-pop demon hunters, and now they're all into K-pop. They were blasting it and running around the kitchen. Um, and I would say in the past, I would definitely be like, "Hey, turn the music down. It's like quiet down. It's too loud." But I didn't. Like I bit my tongue because like the last thought in my head, and I hung on to this was, someday you're gonna miss the loud kitchen.
Yeah.
So let them run around.
Yeah, I'm definitely more that person. My wife does not like it loud in the house. I I'm fine with it. Like it to the point where it gets a little, yeah. Start dancing and they'll hate K-pop is not a bad idea. Just start getting into all the songs yourself so that you can just like go in, knock them out of the way, grab the microphone and just bust out the solos. Um, and
Well,
then
I
they'll be like, "Oh,
don't
great, great, Dad likes it. It's not cool anymore."
I don't know what they're saying in K-pop. The girls kind of do. They are now they're now knowledgeable enough of K-pop where it's like, if you don't know about K-pop, uh, they're
Loud
usually
noises.
like five member bands, and usually each band member fills some sort of archetype. There's like the streetwise rapper. There's like the athletic type. There's the
Okay.
laid back type, and then like the two others that I'm not really sure that I
They're
can
just there for show.
words. Yeah. Um, K-pop Demon Hunters, good breakdown of K-pop. But they now have like their favorite member of like the favorite band, and like they're showing me pictures of them, and
Nice.
uh, I give them jabs where it's like, like there's one guy that my oldest is obsessed with, and I'm like, He's got no chin line. He's got a negative chin line. Things like that.
You gotta make it. You gotta make a reference. You're like, oh, that looks like your uncle Ryan. Huh?
There is one
Okay.
with abs. That would be Uncle
They
Ryan.
should all have abs, but
As
whatever.
as you saw as he was walking around the hotel room in a towel.
Ah, man,
So
can we
he's
go one? We got to go one day without discussing Ryan's abs. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Um, the dude's getting too much of a swole head over there. Like, I hit him up on the background. I'm like, there was a bunch of Ryan requests today, and he just shot us a text saying, I was gonna try to make it today. It's on the Scuba Steve track where he comes in at the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll jump on. Hopefully in a towel. Show us.
They,
Uh,
they're they're AI altered. Yeah, he has been using AI to sculpt those abs. I wouldn't doubt that.
I did check out that the counter app that you guys were chatting about yesterday. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I should do that. And then I was like, do I have mental space for another app right now?
Yeah.
Probably not. So I did lay
Well,
off that for now. I feel
I
like I'm
delete I deleted like 14 apps yesterday off my phone. So there's
nice. Well,
Roblox, Subway Surfers, all the social medias, everything Gary V ever tried to make me download is off my phone. Um, so yeah, deleted abs. Yep, deleted my abs.
hmm ab counter.
Oh man.
So today's page, I'm wondering how I can bring that into my teaching now. Is
Does Kristen come home today or is it tomorrow?
No, Kristen comes home today. She'll be home around lunch, so the kids aren't home that long. Um, oh, Roblox. Oh, I have an issue with Roblox, personal issue.
Yeah,
Um,
so I deleted that, and then when I got home, I actually, like my son didn't actually ask me to play. Like he was playing for a little bit, and like I said, he got distracted by other things. So I'm waiting for that time when he's, like the weekend's gonna be the toughest for me. And I had a conversation with my wife, like, hey, I'm really trying to make a change here and do it different and kind of stay off these distracting things. But yeah, it's that I think the weekend's gonna be the toughest for me.
yeah, I suggest here's something that I haven't done, but I have been successful in my 20-minute self-imposed screen time timer for social media. I do
Mm.
suggest he's trying it. Yes, you know your own screen time password, but just that little bit of a barrier does help. Um, yeah, I jumped into Roblox last week when I asked the kids to show me Grow Garden because
Okay.
I'm pretty psyched about that. But then I started playing Big Paintball 2 again because
Yeah.
like that's the game that I played the most. Dude, I have 35,000 kills in Big Paintball over my lifetime. Like I'm oddly embarrassed and proud of it at the same time.
Yeah. Mostly proud. Mostly proud. Come on now.
Mostly proud.
I might have
Uh,
to go in and check to see how I compare to that. My only problem with that game is that there's never been an update or a change.
yeah, but it's like the most basic. It's like it's the most basic form of first person shooter that's still satisfying. And there were like 3 nights last night where like I stayed. I said I was going downstairs to do something, and I ended up just like I'll just play for 20 minutes just to chill, and ended up being like a 3 hour marathon.
Yeah.
Not proud of that. So that's something that I will be deleting off of my game.
Sounds violent. It's paintball.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, my son brought me into a similar game of that. It had more maps and it was fun. And you could go like 1v1 and all the way up to like team battles and stuff like that. Uh, but he rage quit after like three, three matches because I smoked him.
if you make a
And I
kid,
was like trying not to.
yeah, if you make a kid give up in any game because you're better than them, I don't know if that's a
Yeah, I
flex.
would love to I would love to bring Bond back, like like GoldenEye, and like and then like have all the dads over and Just do dads versus kids and just, just like rock out like old school style. That would be so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, Kristen's boarding.
All
She's
right.
plane. We're getting mom back.
All right. All right. All right. Well, that was a fun show. Thank you for jumping up here. I think I'm gonna invite Brofit tomorrow or Friday. It's up to him. He said he's available either day, and I'm available either day. Does one work better or worse for you? Do you care? Either to be here or not be here. We could shoot in the DMs, but that's the plan for this week. I'll be here Thursday and Friday for sure. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you for having a good time. Scuba, thank you for being Scuba. We love you.
Dom, pleasure as always. I can't get in. I still can't. I have to fix my this Twitch issues. I can't jump into the chat. But thank
Oh,
you.
that's
I'm
bummer.
medium 8 now. So thank you.
All right.
Rising.
Have a good day, man. I'll
See
see you
y'all.
later. Peace out.